everyone, Annette here from Ask Me Decor. Welcome back, and if you're new here, thanks for joining me. Well, it's been a while since I saw you last. I didn't put a video up last week. Why didn't I do that? That's because we were away. We went on an epic journey to Iowa, Minnesota, Wisconsin, and Ohio. The main purpose of that trip was to visit family, and we had the greatest time. I'm going to include some pictures so you can kind of see where we were, but the main reason for this video is to talk about packing. Packing is the worst part of traveling. For me anyway. I'm sure there's a lot of you out there that agree with me. Packing can be such a headache. There's the stopping the mail, there's the dealing with the dog, there's the dealing with the house, but the main thing for me is the packing. It can get crazy. I have a method I use, and I thought it would be a great idea to share it with you. This might be useful for a lot of you, especially since summer's here. Maybe we're all going to be traveling a little bit. Now, before I get started on how I actually load the suitcase, I want to talk about the suitcase. You don't want something too huge, and I want it to roll. Most suitcases roll these days, so we don't have to talk about that too much. If you're only going on like a long weekend trip, here's the next best thing. This is my duffel bag. It too can roll. So it is very easy for me to take this, through an airport. They're huge. You can take it down the hallway of the hotels. They're huge. And you don't have to carry your duffel bag. You can just drag it along with you, and it holds a lot of items. And the last thing, if we're just going on an overnighter, maybe even 2 nights, I can get away with a backpack. I put this backpack on my back, and I don't have to worry about carrying heavy things. I learned that the hard way. I can remember dragging, canvas totes and all through the airport. It was agony. Your back's killing you, you're tired, you have your, your boarding pass and your passport and everything else to carry. Nice to just throw everything in a backpack. But let's get to the main reason for this video. I want to show you how I load up my suitcase. So here it is. My approach to packing. I use a rule of 3s. This is what I found through the years to be the best way. And, we travel a lot. We have a son that lives in Europe, and we have a son that lives on the other side of the country. Plus, we like to go on little weekend excursions all throughout the year. So yeah, there's definitely packing going on. And I find the rule of 3s is my best way to do it. You might have a better way, and this is, subjective, but I thought it might be a great idea to share my rule of 3s with you, and maybe I'll make your packing a little easier for this summer. So let's get started. So first of all, I do it in my spare bedroom. I can drag a whole bunch of clothes out of my closet, line them up here, lay them on the bed, line up the shoes, get an idea of what I think I'm gonna wanna wear on this trip. I also write out a schedule of what days I'm gonna be there. I look at the weather predictions and see what the temperatures are going to be for each day. And I also look at, is it gonna be sunny? Is it gonna be raining? Will I need a raincoat? Will I need a sweater for the evening? I look at all those things before I start putting one thing in the suitcase. Once I have everything laid out, I'm ready to get started. So here's our jumping off point. And remember, we're using the rule of 3s. So I have 3 pairs of pants. I'm gonna take a white linen pair. I'm going to take a pair of like a khaki colored jean, and I'm gonna take a dressier, darker pair of jeans. So now I have my 3 pairs of pants. Now, keeping in mind that if the weather's a lot warmer, you're gonna wear something lighter, but we were going to Minnesota, so I was planning on wearing pants mostly. I can roll them up, make them do like a capri style if I need to, but 3 pairs of pants. Now, what you're gonna do with these 3 pairs of pants is you're gonna take 3 tops for each pair of pants. So I left some examples out as I was doing the laundry. These are some of the tops I took, and what I'm doing with my tops is I'm making sure that everything is fairly neutral colors and everything coordinates. Say with my khaki pair of pants. I can wear this top. I can wear a navy blue stripe. I can wear a light blue sweater set. 3 tops for every pair of pants. Okay, now that we have our 3 pairs of pants and we have 3 tops for each pair of pants, I want a 3rd layer. So I'm gonna bring 3 things. I'm gonna bring a little linen jacket. I'm going to bring a blazer, and I'm going to bring a sweater. And every 3rd piece that I'm picking for these outfits can coordinate with every outfit. That is another part of the rule of 3. Now let me say here that when I am putting these clothes in the suitcase, I am going to roll them. I have watched videos here and there about how is the best way to fit all of your clothes into a small suitcase. And I found that rolling works for me. They fit better, you can put more in your suitcase if everything's rolled, and they don't wrinkle as much. So for me, rolling is the way to go when you start putting everything in that suitcase. I'm building the wardrobe, and the next thing that I need are some purses. And I'm gonna again take 3 purses. So I have right here what I actually took on my vacation. First thing was this crossbody. It's very small. It does have a zippered opening where I can stick, you know, chapstick or candy or whatever I think I'm gonna need. It also has areas for my cards and my license, and then it has a little pocket for my phone. So this is perfect for, you know, you're going to a museum, you're going out to dinner, you don't want a giant purse. Something little like this is perfect. That's number 1. I take a little bit dressier purse. Again, small, but this dresses up any outfit that I have. And again, it fits everything I need, but it's not huge. And if you're throwing these things in a suitcase, this little one is going inside this one, so that not taking up a lot of room in the suitcase. So the next thing we're going to talk about is shoes, and you'll notice I have 4 pair here. Well, here's why. You're going to wear 1 pair, and then you will have another 3 pairs actually in your suitcase. This pair we're wearing to the airport or our destination, you know, when we get in the car. So let's talk about the shoes. So first of all, I showed you my sneakers. You definitely want a pair of sneakers. If you're gonna be walking around a town, cobblestone streets, or, you know, inside a museum, you might want a good, comfortable pair of sneakers. I'm bringing my Sperry's. You'll need a pair of sandals. Now, I brought these. These are a lot like Birkenstocks, but they're not. They're Madden Girl, and I absolutely love them. They have this like kind of knitted look to them. These are super comfortable. I did have a foot problem last year. This shape of this inside part really helped me. This year my foot's feeling great, but I still love the shoes, so I brought these. You're gonna need a dressy pair. So here's a great pair, chunky heel, nice sandal. You can wear these with a pair of jeans or a skirt or shorts. You can dress up what you're wearing with these. So you want to be really versatile, and you want everything to match the outfits you're taking. And the last thing was I brought these mules. And again, I wore these out to dinner one night. They dressed up a pair of jeans and they looked great. Then again, 3 pairs of shoes in your suitcase. All right, so there we have it. Now, of course, you're gonna put in your undergarments, and you will have 1 cube in your suitcase for your toiletries. You'll have 1 smaller cube in your suitcase for your makeup, and you will have 1 small cube that has nothing in it that you will put the items that you know, your undergarments that you wear to bring home to launder. So that's what I do. Let's recap. We've got 3 different suitcases we could use depending on where we're going and how long we're gonna be there, but I always make sure it's got a handle that I can pull it along on the wheels and not hurt my back. Next thing, 3 pairs of pants. And you can customize this to the type of trip you're going on. Next, you're gonna have 3 shirts for every pair of pants. Now you've got 9 outfits. So you're well on your way to being ready to go. Then we're gonna grab 3 jackets. Well, a sweater, a blazer, and a jacket. Or you can make this be a sweatshirt or, some type of pullover fleece, but I usually stick with 3 of those. Then I'm taking 3 purses. I'm taking my larger purse, which I will take to the airport. I can throw all the necessary items in here. It is big enough. And then I'm gonna grab my 2 smaller purses. One's a crossover, one's a little more dressy. Now I've got 3 purses. Next thing is shoes. I'm actually gonna wear 1 pair to the airport or in the car. The other 3 pair will be in the suitcase, and I try to vary that. A pair of sneakers, a pair of sandals, dressy, that's what you need to customize those outfits and change them up for every day. If you're going on a beach vacation, I would take 3 bathing suits. Now you have variety there, and maybe 3 cover-ups. Now you have enough variety to mix and match. And the only other thing that I'm gonna say is make sure they're all in the same tones. If you notice, all the clothes that I showed you, they're all tonal. They can be mixed and matched. So I try to go with tones like tan, black, a denim, and a navy blue. And then everything I'm putting in that suitcase can be mixed and matched. So there you have it. Packing doesn't have to be stressful. You can follow the rule of 3s, get that suitcase ready, and go enjoy that vacation. So thanks for watching, everybody. If you can, please like and subscribe. It really helps the channel. And I can't wait to see you in the next video.